isn't 1080 though. What the fuck? He's Blosty the snowman.
He's Blosty the blowman.
He's made of cocaine.
Ah! I don't remember. But he kind of looks like that guy. But like a lot scarier.
No, last time you said Christmas Day.
What did you just say?
He said I told him I'd be back again someday.
Huh.
But in the actual movie, he said Christmas Day. This son of a bitch.
He forgot.
Did that say what I think it just said?
I don't know.
Did that say that there was a Mrs. Frosty?
Happy song. Why are their outlines so much clearer than the rest of them? What if Frosty just like disintegrated into the snow? And then like the whole hill became Frosty. He's just happy birthday.
Where's Karen?
Karen's dead.
She's in therapy after the first one.
I could never count.
Yes, you could.
You can count to 5!
When it came to skate,
Now he can't count to 2.
His brain cells are melting.
I could try.
Ow!
Why does he need ice skates?
Ow!
What? What'd you do?
Help.
What did you do?
When I went like this and I slammed my hands down, I smacked my nuts.
I feel like you should know how to like deal with those by now.
Look at his eyes! Look at his eyes! Look at his... Ah! Why are they all Pennywise? I hate this.
What's her name?
Cleopatra? Nah. Ermentrude? Nah.
What?
Minnehaha? Nah.
What?
How is this? How are they 2 for 2 on funny name elements?
Wait, what did he say that they all
Crystal.
said something weird at?
Cornflakes? Cornflakes?
It's like the oatmeal thing.
Oatmeal?
Bubba. Oatmeal. Minnehaha.
Nah. Shut up. Shouldn't talk.
Only one thing.
Perfect.
Happy birthday.
Crystal.
I kind of wish the conversation was just that bad. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy
Wait,
birthday!
we're missing what they're saying. Nickelback.
Did you say Nickelback?
Dear me, I didn't know you were snow persons. I'm only allowed to marry real persons.
That's fucked up.
Just
That's
wouldn't feel
racist.
if I tied this knot.
Can I just say he started with, Dear Lee, beloved. It just starts going in.
Seems to me that the right parson to marry a snowman to a snow woman would
Is
be
a snow priest.
parson.
Don't fucking tell me you're gonna keep bringing snow people to life. I'm scared.
No, this isn't a
Stop it.
Nope, they're doing it.
No, this is an apocalypse.
Ah!
Can we talk about realistically?
Real quick,
right?
I hope before we
if
actually.
you did this to a snowman,
It'd break.
you would rip his arm off, but he's just like,
Well, we already discovered that they're mild husks that know that they need to be brought to life
Yeah.
further. Before
Because
we
Frosty did that with her arm before too, with the flowers.
yeah.
before we get in, I really hope he's voiced by the exact same person voicing the parson, and there's no difference.
Hello?
Happy birthday.
That's kind of disturbing.
It's really funny. Here. He needs the holy book. Happy birthday. We can build a snowman.
Like, and then
That's
another
what
And then
inspired
that
the
snowman will build another. And then they'll keep on building way more snowmen until the uprising starts to begin. Ah!
one. She can blush now.
What? Does that mean she has blood?
Ah!
I like their fire. They have babies.
They have babies. They can procreate.
Ah!
Make snow. Also, I think it was just a dream.
I don't
But
like
also,
it
they could
anyway.
literally just go like this and then kiss them.
I know. I don't like it.
They've made it too easy.
All
on
he
its
needed
own.
was a book to come alive.
Happily ever after.
It's the good book.
It's the good. You had to.
Say that nice, a Snow White. A Snow White?
I knew it.
Oh,
That's a little more intense than the last time.
It's the second one. He's got two stuck in there now.
Same train!
Every movie he gets another whistle
It's the
stuck in
same
his
train!
Bye.
Why are they allowed to ride it this time without a problem?
Because now they have $3,000 because they live with Santa.
Well, they made snow dollars, and the guy's like, I can't take that,
It's
but the
spring
snow
now."
conductor can.
Summer now.
but it was a good man.
Where are you going, Frosty? Oh, I'm gonna be on this TV show. Well, you can't be on this TV show. You can be on this snow TV show.
You can't be on Friends, but you can be on
Snow Friends. There's a fucking snow Matthew Perry.
Frosty's like, I gotta get my license, I gotta go to the snow DMV.
And they all fucking, they're all
He has to make the person at the DMV.
They're like, well, how do you bring?
But they make them like this.
Well, how do you bring the cast of Snow Friends to life? Well, you gotta give them the magical Screen Actor Guild contract. And they're just like,
That's what they do when they come to life, they clap.
it's
That's
just,
how they bring them to life.
It's just-
they just go.
it's just Snow David Gallo. Just thinking of different David.
David Gallo.
What was it?
David
David Schwimmer.
Schwimmer?
Snow David Schwimmer. It's just happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Who's David Schwimmer?
That's
Ross.
Ross.
Okay. I don't know his.
It's
not Ross.
It's Melman on Madagascar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next up is Frosty's Winter Wonderland.
Happy birthday.
I
Maybe it's a white.
also really like this movie.
I
too.
really liked it.
I honestly think it might have been the best movie here.
loved the put
Better
it up
than
at S
Frosty
tier
one?
with Frosty.
I
1.
honestly think so.
Frosty 1 and 2 are both.
They're really good at the
solid.
Frosty movies.
Put
so
it up
far.
at S tier because
Yeah.
just the fact that the implications of you can't be married by me, but you can be married by
by
a
my
snow
snow
person.
person.
And you're like, okay, and then they just make a snow person.
Well, they make the snow person like, we gotta give him the good
book.
And then he comes to life.
comes to life because of the Bible.
But then the implication that the person had to take the book back, thus killing the snow person.
Probably.
Just it's
Wow.
it's wild.
But I don't know. Is it still up in S or is it?
Oh,
a little bit
absolutely.
lower?
I think so.
You think
I
so?
really like it.
Absolutely.
Even though it's so weird how they have them all come to life so
I
easily now.
don't-
Yes.
I
It's
honestly,
not like
That's
one-
that's
I
part of the
honestly
reason
don't
why it's
care.
S tier.
Is it?
I honestly don't care about that.
Just
I
the
love it.
implications are what makes it part S tier. It's horrifying.
That like still kept the spirit of the
Because
first
it's
one.
horrifying. It's
Yes,
Yes.
because it's horrifying in a funny way.
Then it was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
I still feel like it's slightly below the first one.
I don't.
You could say that, but I don't feel like it's on par with like
I'm
I don't feel like it's at the same level as Rudolph. I think it's like way better. Than
yeah,
Rudolph.
I'm standing.
Yeah.
I am standing with it at S tier. I am standing with it at S
I
tier.
don't remember.
I would watch both movies again in a heartbeat. Just, not now.
Are
Right
you
now?
sure? I'm trying to remember what happened in the movie.
He
It
got a
was-
wife.
Yeah, he got a wife. They got
Yeah.
married.
But I meant like
Jack Frost tried to stop it,
Yeah.
but then he
that too. But that's like, why was that there?
and then he asked him to be his best man because he's a.
That's what I'm saying. It feels a little bit lower than the first one because the first one,
it was very
it's
cohesive.
a very
yeah.
cohesive story.
Right,
This
the
one
first
gets a
one's
little.
cohesive, this one's less cohesive, but it's so fucking enjoyable.
Also, just because like Frosty has such like an energy to him that is just joy.
Yeah.
Like even in the second movie,
That birthday energy.
yeah, the birthday energy.
Happy birthday.
So
So that makes me like
It's
it.
good. We have
he's
two.
still good.
Jess.
I think it's better than Rudolph.
Jess. We have two S's
Well, yeah,
and one
but
A.
we also said that Drummer Boy 1 is a little better than Drummer Boy 2, but they're still in the same category.
Yeah, but I dislike them and like them for different reasons, but it all culminates to the same
Jess,
amount.
We're like what we're discussing right now. we are arguing on a scale of we're rating this on both is it an okay movie, and then suddenly we're going, no, but ironic enjoyment is fine. We're talking a lot about ironic enjoyment here. And you're questioning it
But
on
I
the
feel
scale
like-
of it not being a cohesive movie, which is
Yeah.
against the ironic enjoyment rating.
No, but like up higher, it's less ironic enjoyment. I feel like a little
No.
maybe, and lower, it's more.
We can get an S tier ironic enjoyment easily. Not that I'm saying we
Yeah.
will, but I'm saying we
Yeah.
could.
It's still lower than the first one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I still think it's deserving of S tier.
I am standing on S tier. We have two
I
S's.
just don't
one A.
understand why Jack Frost is even in the movie.
I don't know. Fucking why not?
That's fine. Jack Frost appears in all.
At
of
least
the
he was an
places in these
enjoyable
movies.
villain.
Hell,
I think he was.
he was, but
He
like
was
I don't
very
think he needed to
pointless.
be a villain.
Yeah.
he was just
But
there.
no.
What's the next one? That's not the same Santa. Oh, those are those elves though. Those are the same elves as from the when Vixen went missing.
They told me I could write a Christmas movie, so I wrote Nestor the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey. What a frame!
I like how the donkey's like, hey, do you remember Rudolph? This is kind of like that story, but with a donkey.
I can't breathe. I love
Right?
all
That's what
the.
happened.
This is exactly that.
Kind
As
of.
soon as the movie, I saw the movie was called Nestor the Long-Eared
I
Donkey,
hope
I'm like,
that-
this is just Rudolph
I hope
again.
he flies with his ears twisting.
Ears.
His ears were above him. How did he do that?
Fuck up.
Not the Romans.
God damn it, the Romans!
It's the same guy.
Why is it always the fucking Romans, man? Like, why the
Wait,
fuck?
why is he here? Why is he here for?
Donkey.
Okay.
I really didn't think Nestor the Long-Eared Donkey would make me the most depressed of this entire fucking watch.
He looks dead now. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's
Good.
quite an arm.
Good throw. Yeah.
He just looked bored.
Yeah.
I mean, now he looks sad.
Man, what a fucked up movie.
I know. I really didn't think I'd be super fucking depressed by Nestor.
Are they gonna kill his mom?
I don't need that, man.
Are you gonna cry?
I might.
Oh no.
It's really sad. He deserved that. He's just long ears.
Oh god.
Nestor's mother is safe. But in saving Nestor, she had allowed the storm to take her, and she was gone forever.
Holy shit! I'm actually crying up here.
And now,
That's so sad. Are you crying too?
well, Nestor was on his own, but he survived.
This is so sad. How far? Oh god, it can only get worse.
Oh no! I need a break.
Pause it. Just pause it. Oh my god, that was so sad. Oh my god. Because it was like I couldn't I was laughing because I couldn't believe it was happening, but it was so sad. Like it actually was so deeply sad that like no matter how much laughing I was doing, there was always going to be tears.
Pain.
Like it's just like oh my god, I can't believe it. Like we were literally can't wait for her to not wake up. And then the Lord works in mysterious ways. And I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
What did you do, Jesus?
She's just a mound of snow.
Holy fucking. That means he had to like dig
out.
himself out from under his mother's corpse. What the fuck, Nestor, the long-eared Christmas donkey? Dude, that was really sad, dude. Holy shit.
Really
This is like high tier though, because it's really making me feel. It's like this is the most in I've been on any of these movies.
That's true.
Though funny it may be, we'll show some sympathy.
I love that it's like, it may be, they may look really fucking funny, don't fucking
But
laugh
don't
at
laugh,
them.
because it'll make me feel bad.
Like that's what you literally just said. Though it may be funny, show some sympathy.
I will follow them. Mother
fucking Mufasa. Oh no.
It's happening again.
Oh no, it's happening again.
It's really sad. Oh my god.
I saw it build up.
Why is Nestor doing this to me? Good job, Nestor.
God, I swear, if Nestor dies by the end.
I don't. Please don't. Please don't do this to me.
Nestor's gone.
That's the end of the movie.
No, it's not. Did you hear the mom?
No.
She said ears, Nestor, as a good goal.
Oh man! No.
You didn't hear it? Go back, Peter.
No, I don't want to do it now.
Peter wants to hear it.
I don't.
Here's Nestor.
That one got you?
No.
That one got you? Why did nothing else get you, but that gets you?
Oh. Our review of Nestor the Long-Eared Donkey: 99% depression.
On Rotten Tomatoes.
I went home.
Such a
He's home.
such a pure version of depression.
Fucking Crunk over here is like, "Where's your mom? Are you gone again?
He's just frozen.
Or are you just having a time?"
He's just.
I'm just having a time.
Oh, Peter.
It's like in my fucking. Ah! They like released all of the sad chemicals in my brain. Ah!
Nestor the donkey was like, "You ever just need a good cry? Here you go."
Fuck you. Ah!
Why?
Ass Nestor.
He's okay.
I mean a recovery.
Yay! All it
just-
took was a spanking.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Next one is Nestor.
Nestor the
That's
long-eared
obviously
donkey.
us.
Yeah.
That's obviously us
Oh,
too. We
100%.
felt something. We that brought out a
We
pure
all
depression.
cried.
I cannot
See,
even.
but that's why I'm saying I don't know
Yes,
Frosty 2
but
is
they're
S tier,
both-
because you're
I'm
comparing
saying-
Frosty 2 to Nestor and
Yeah.
Frosty 1.
Okay, but I also think that Nestor is better than Frosty 1 and 2.
Which we don't have S plus. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And we're not moving Frosty 1 and 2 both down to A tier
Well, yeah,
just because
duh.
Nestor's better than them. You know what I mean? Like it's a field. It's not a straight line of tier. It's a field of tier. Like you could have multiple within the surrounding tier.
I'm also, like you said, like the S tier, I'm basing mostly off of unironic enjoyment and actually liking the movie. Which I did for both of the
Right.
Frosty movies, and
It's-
not really for
and
Rudolph
again, I
for
bring
Santa
up
Claus is coming to town.
And I bring up, like, I conceded on, what was the one that I was just like, I'm not the biggest, like, it was, I was gonna put Drummer Boy in D.
yeah.
And he's supposed to C. The way I'm like, because you guys brought up ironic enjoyment, and so I'm trying to lean into ironic enjoyment, so I'm letting Frosty be up there because I enjoyed Frosty 2, but a lot of the stuff that you brought up wasn't necessarily as cohesive and whatnot, I enjoyed ironically.
I thought it was
I enjoyed it ironically. I knew
Alright, you know what? We'll put it in A tier, but in our hearts,
dumb. Then just leave it
It
S
will
if
be-
2 people think S.
alright.
That's what we said. We
Yeah.
said 2 S's,
Alright.
1 A. I'm not arguing that we're wrong.
I hope this one doesn't suck.
Well, it's Christmas Story, so we know there's going to be a moment.
It's
where
not
they-
Christmas
It's not!
Story.
It's Christmas Carol. Christmas
So
Story
we know,
is the
we
BB
know
gun.
at one point that a BB gun's gonna shoot a kid's eye out.
No. That's
Ah!
Walter.
I'm so scared. Why? How am I gonna go? How are you making me go from depressed to just scared?
Saint Nicholas! Ridiculous!
Rhyme zone.
Yeah, rhyme zone.
Tonight you will be haunted by 3 spirits.
By 3.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
The number 3.
I like how he's like, I'd rather not.
Yeah, you know. I'm horny now. From now on.
Horny. I am the ghost of Christmas horny.
Goes from horny past.
So, she was like, well, don't you want to get married? Don't you love me? And he's like, yeah, of course. I just want to wait until I'm more secure financially. And she goes, don't say those things. You scare me. And then him as an old man goes, stop it, you young fool. Like, it's so outlandish for him to, like...
Like, I just want to be okay.
I just want us
to
both
have,
to
like,
be
money for
fine.
both of them. And she's like, I don't care.
I don't care. I want to live in a shack.
So now he's going too far with it. 'Cause now he's like, I really want a full ass fucking mansion, right?
But Beauty and the Beast.
Just him saying, hey, we can't afford even a fucking cottage
Yeah,
yet.
but I don't know if this is a dream sequence still, I think.
No, this is a dream sequence.
Yeah, this is what he wants. Like.
But it's just him singing like, I want us to have all this.
Yeah.
And she's singing,
That she
I
wants
just want a cottage. But neither of them can afford that.
Yeah. So yeah, they can't even afford the cottage.
But
yet.
at
So
least
he's correct in that aspect.
Right, until he goes into
Until
the
he goes-
mansion
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, he went too far. But at first, he was totally right. I'm your bed sheets.
He's just on top of him. Hello, I'm the ghost of Christmas present.
No!
Come! If you insist.
I mean, hey.
Doc and Bob, why didn't I give him extra for Christmas?
Already? You're already doing this? Aren't you supposed to see Christmas future first and fear death?
Look, the movie's gotta go quick.
There's gonna be no point to Christmas future showing up.
You're gonna die.
Shit. He's like,
It's so unfair.
I'm gonna
Do you
get them.
think-
I'm gonna get them I'm gonna get them the best Christmas goose they could ever see. God, again, this fucking nativity scene. There's a donkey there. It was a really sad story. See, his mom died.
Tiny Tim gone? This cannot be. Why not? Okay. One little boy is just a dot
Who cares?
in all the human race. What? One little boy is just a spot upon the planet's face. And when he is no longer there, a billion take the place of one.
This is the most nihilist Santa I've ever seen. Is he a Rick and Morty fan? Damn.
Not long ago.
You should have started with that, Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up, Santa.
We're back.
I'm in his slippers.
Hey.
They did. They gave everyone else a song except for the.
Yeah, they
Except
for
brushed
death.
over death real quick.
Grim Reaper's like, maybe I wanted to sing, huh? And no one ever fucking thought about that.
You'll be burned with me. Ratchet, you're late.
Yes, sir, I know. Just a minute and a half. It will never happen again, sir.
I am not going to stand this sort of thing any longer. And therefore,
I'll just strangle you.
therefore,
I'm gonna tickle you.
That's,
I'm about to raise your salary.
What?
what kind of psychological warfare was that?
It is pretty fucked up because you're really winning on the therefore. Like, he was really like, oh, I was just fucking shaking.
Christmas, Bob.
I'm just done with this movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
why-
just end.
That's how Scrooge
This last song is a little.
We already knew that, dude.
Shut. You shouldn't even have been in the movie.
Part of Ember's new group were like, yeah, they saw it. They already know. Just shut up and let me be sad. Alright.
He's just in this movie because Jiminy Cricket's cool.
Is he cool?
No, he sucks.
So that was.
The slowest Christmas
That-
Carol
it
It
movie
was
I've
going
ever.
fine until the end,
It
actually.
really slowed the fuck
It,
down.
it
dude.
slowed
It-
down a lot
Here's my
right
take.
at the end. Everything else I think was fine.
I mean, this will probably be in the factual fucking tier list part of the video.
Right.
This movie would have been good if it wasn't a musical. The music just felt like it padded out the movie. Okay. We have The Stingiest Man in Town.
Which just Christmas Carol.
Yeah, I would say
It was
like a B.
it was boring. But I mean like
Some parts were fun. It's like a B.
they also skipped over the Christmas future. They hard skipped Christmas future.
That's just like a personal thing for you. It didn't bother me.
But that's like a
didn't really
really
bother
good
them.
part of the story. That's part of
I
I
do
enjoyed
that's part of his
listening
lesson.
to Christmas Ghost Santa Man talk about who cares if
Because that's when he
Tiny
has
Tim dies.
no, because that's when he has. I mean, that is good.
Yeah, that was good.
But like the whole thing with Christmas Future and why I'm upset is not just because like Christmas Future is dark or whatever, but like that's supposed to be when he goes, oh please let me change. Oh, that's the Christmas
That's
Carol
true.
part.
He changed really.
Yeah.
I took a C then.
He did.
Like yeah, because
Yeah.
like right
That's a
after
C.
because
I could agree
in this
with that.
movie they did. Oh, I'm gonna die. Change. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
have a moment where he's like, I have to, I must. Oh my god, he just wakes up like,
No, he started changing.
Nervous.
He started changing even before the death scene, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Which
like a
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
It made it to.
I could agree
Literally,
because
well-
there were also like just a lot of points in the movie where I'm like, wow, this looks really good for like
Yeah,
what they're
it
going
looked
for.
good.
Yeah, it's like a C.
Yeah, it's a C.
It's a
middle, it's
solid-
middle of the road
yeah.
because it's a story that has been done so well that it's just a little disappointing
Yeah,
where it went.
yeah, I could agree with that.
Because you see it so many like I don't want to compare it to other versions of Christmas Carol, but at the same time you kind of gotta because it's a classic story. It's been done so many times that no matter what, it's like they couldn't have done certain things really. They went with Christmas Present telling him it's okay if he dies, even in the sarcastic manner he did.
Yeah,
Like they went with that, but they couldn't do a little bit more like character for the motherfucker.
yeah.
The baby New Year is missing.
I love that New Year's fucking mascot is a baby.
I mean, I guess maybe that makes sense.
Whose name's Happy.
That's stupid.
That's I'm not considering that canon. That one I'm not taking. You can give me Jessica Claus. I'm not taking Happy as the baby's
I'm
name.
not taking first name Happy.
Baby
last
New
name
Year. Yeah.
This has to be a different universe because this is a different Rudolph and a different Santa.
Red Skeleton as Baby Bear.
Peter does not care.
I'm trying to watch a movie.
This is the credits.
We got 6 hours of this. I gotta get every
This
little
is
bit
the
of it.
credits. You weren't even listening to when Santa was talking.
No, I heard everything you said. That's how I
Yeah.
explained it to
No,
you. The happy
you
the
didn't
baby's
hear
missing.
what he was saying when he was looking out the window at
I
the blizzard.
pointed out that he rot.
Mommy, Daddy, stop fighting! It's Christmas.
No.
Ow. Thanks. I don't know.
Who's
He's a
this?
stupid baby. That's Father Time.
He's scary. Ah.
Why does he straight up have a fucking sight?
Yeah. What?
He's also the Grim Reaper.
Well, no, I understand that Father Time has been blended with, like, death in other mythos.
Why does he have a Trump toupee?
But, like,
I feel like this is the 20,000th movie we've
I
seen
hope
that star in.
I really hope
Yeah, it's
Rudolph
the
finds his
Christmas
way to
star.
baby Jesus.
And he meets the little drummer boy and Nestor.
Oh my god. No, not Nestor. No one cares about Nestor.
You see him.
Rudolph
You
would.
just see him in the background falling over
It's the
you.
same.
Oh
It's
god.
the camel.
It is the
little
camel,
drummer boy.
but
It's
he
not.
has.
It's a different camel.
Oh,
This is horrifying. Why are there so many clock things?
It's time.
because you're running out of time.
Do you think it was a normal camel and then Father Time just went, no, you're mine now?
Why does the bird just go? Nah, nah, nah. Another part just skipped.
Palace of Happy New Year. They couldn't even come up with any. You don't need
That's
a
why his name's Happy. This is Happy New Year.
You don't.
I just got that.
You don't need a mascot for New Year.
I really did.
Are
You
you,
don't-
serious?
Yeah.
I literally said that
I'm
before.
so tired.
You don't need a mascot for New Year's.
Why
It's
does he
not
have-
even a holiday.
Did you hear
It's
this
just the
music?
end of the year into the
Did you-
first day of the
Did you hear
year.
that music?
No, and I don't care.
I want him to hear this.
No, no. I can't wait to think about this at work. The entire shift.
That night, poor little Happy ran away.
Just have it replay in your head. Just.
Hired
Oh,
bear.
oh.
I have to.
I love that
Where do I find
this baby ran away.
Where the sands of time meets
And
the sea of Old Lang Syne. There you will
swam
find a giant
to an island.
Maybe.
bad birdie on.
What am I? Don't splash me. I don't want to get. I don't want to be wet.
You're a bad bird. Splash, splash.
snap, 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 snap.
What the fuck am I watching?
The Land Before Time.
With Rudolph, featuring new Rudolph Funky Mode.
What?
featuring Rudolph from the Devil May Cry series. Like, we're half a movie in, your gorilla's coming out.
It's because the caveman's on screen. He's relating too hard.
There are memories of his ancestors.
You do look similar.
Shut up.
Because it's true.
For a big fat fucking caveman, he's light on his feet. Good
It's
for
really
him.
funny that you said that since we just said that.
I know.
So,
Well, you ruined it. I was gonna say I'm talking about you, bud.
Is my butt out?
Good thing I went on these.
Every button's undone. Every single one.
My undies are on.
Oh, there's baby.
Oh, there he is. He's right there. He's right there.
Where's the cursor?
Yeah, the
Where's
fucking
the
door cursor.
baby?
Where's the baby? Where's the baby? Have you seen the baby? No, I haven't seen the baby.
Oh, he's gonna be eaten by bears.
Everyone is looking for the baby. If you have any idea where the whereabouts of the baby is. What a bitch.
Just right.
That looks horrible.
Is he okay?
I can't breathe.
Is he alright? That'd be really bad if it actually happened to a baby. Do you wanna pause?
I can't breathe. Holy shit.
Do you wanna take a
Holy
break?
fucking shit. Oh my god. Just the absolute timing of that. And the third one was just right.
That baby ate shit.
I just something there. Uh-oh. He broke it. It's not right anymore.
Just like he broke his spine 6 different ways.
Guess he's stuck with the ones that were too hard and too soft. The fucking little picky son of a bitch.
Somebody broke my chair.
That's not a baby's voice.
Somebody broke my chair. What is that, Ukino Joe?
That's not a baby. He walks in. Somebody broke my fucking chair. Where the fuck is the motherfucker that broke my goddamn chair?
He broke my chair.
Hey,
They were gonna adopt him. And they're like, haha, nerd.
he was my friend. It's dangerous out in the woods all alone.
I love
It's
that.
like, "Dude, I'm afraid
My
you're gonna
favorite type of scene is when a character slightly chases a kid out and then just stops. Like they're like, "Come back, you're my friend." He's clearly faster than him and can catch him, and he just stops.
Could probably just be like,
Stop.
stop.
Oh man, I hope Ben Franklin laughs. I hope Ben Franklin fucking laughs at his stupid fucking ears. I really want to see Ben Franklin laugh at this kid's fucking.
See, he had a bandage on his head. You see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh my god, is Ben Franklin gonna come with them now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh, he got him again.
It won't last. I just love it's Ben Franklin.
We have Caveman and Knight and Ben
Franklin.
and Rudolph. It's just, the classic band of characters.
It's such a perfect form of this like film style, you know?
Oh god.
He's trying to melt
It's a meteor.
his nose.
He can do that.
Okay, so his nose is also very hot.
That's scary.
It whistles, it glows, and it's very hot.
That's concerning.
Maybe his nose is just made out of metal, and every time it lights up, it's him like heating it.
Like a really hot, like.
Yeah, so like the.
Oh my god!
So yeah, so
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It exploded.
yeah, I think he just has like a steel nose. Rudolph the steel nose reindeer.
It doesn't have to be
And it has, like-
steel. Some light bulbs just get really hot.
No, but like imagine the whistle sound is coming from like the nostril holes. It's like a kettle.
Oh my god.
Well, Rudolph was too modest to tell his own story. And so all
He
the
did
trees on the old mountain and the snowflakes, why, they just helped him out.
What?
The trees and the snowflakes?
The world just told this story. the wind blowing through the trees and everything created the sound of the song.
And a cartoon.
And a whole cartoon. Get fucked, Jess. No one needs animators when the fucking trees can do it.
I like how the baby did not move at all. Did you see that?
Yeah. For a second, I thought Rudolph was on the
He
back
said
of the
it
sleigh
again.
and
He
on the
said
front.
in a few bongs.
Yeah, man, they just need to rip one.
By the time, just sitting there going, 2 more bongs before it's before the new year.
Oh, yeah.
So is he gonna die now?
Yes.
So does that mean Father Time was previously Baby New Year? And
Yes,
is this Baby
yes.
New Year gonna
This
become
is an
Father
endless
Time?
cycle, yes.
Huh.
There has been millions of Father
So
Times.
Father Times and Baby New Year's are the same people.
Yep.
Yes.
Huh.
Warner Brothers.
And the Warner
And this is
sister.
your dad.
Alright, we got Rudolph's Shiny New Year.
We're finally up to the ones we did tonight.
Yeah.
uh,
I don't know where to place it, if I'm gonna be honest.
just that there's so much shit that happened in that were really good. Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin was pretty good.
Oh my god.
I might put that at a B tier.
The Caveman. I might put that at B tier because it really. I don't like it because it's not necessarily a Christmas movie.
The only reason it's a Christmas movie is because Rudolph and Santa are in it,
Right.
but it's focused on New Year's.
Right. It's almost I know this isn't really the case, but it's almost the same argument as being like Die Hard's a Christmas movie because it takes place during Christmas. It's
Yeah.
the same. Like there's a very loose thread that this is Christmas, and it's because Santa does appear. But it's like New Year's shouldn't be I don't think New Year's is a holiday thing anyway. It shouldn't have a mascot to begin with. Like New Year, Baby New Year's is like 100% marketing. Like the other stuff is too, but like there's some folklore with Santa at least. Whereas fucking Baby New Year's is 100%. This is hard marketing. Like they're talking about the diamond falling. That's an electric ball in the middle of New York City, not a diamond. Get out of here.
What did you think? Same.
There you go.
Same.
I think what did you say? Did you say B tier before?
I'm not sure though now, cause like.
But it did have such a crazy amount of shit, like the Caveman and Ben Franklin.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. It's such a nothing movie, though.
And the whale. All wrote on the
Saying all
whale.
this with no context.
And the whale. And the camel.
And the fact that, like,
Yeah,
there's the possibility that Baby New Year and Father Time are, like, one and the same.
Oh yeah,
and they,
yeah. Not the possibility, the fact.
They are.
They are.
No,
in
but
that.
he still stayed in the movie until the end. They never showed him actually, like,
Right, but
dying.
you assume
but
that
I
with
assume he probably is going to after
Yeah.
that night.
yeah, you
And
assume
then Baby New Year is now the new Father
or
Time.
at the very least, like January 31st when Baby New Year's like old enough to not,
be a baby.
be a little
Be-
bitch.
It's kind of be, I feel like.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
It definitely was not the hardest thing to watch.
No, it definitely was not. If anything, I think it was the easiest to watch.
Yeah.
Next
Well,
is.
that's not true at all. Frosty.
Well,
Frosty.
No, I meant.
I still feel Frosty
For
2
today.
is an A.
Yeah, for today. Yeah,
I
definitely.
still think Frosty 2 is an A, but whatever.
You mean it? Yeah, well.
we
Anyway,
can.
next.
We'll put. It'll spiritually be in between.
Yeah.
It barely squeaks into
It's
S.
on the outer ring of S.
Yeah. It
Anyway.
barely
I just think
squeaks in.
because of like the weird stuff with the story with like Jack Frost that's like in there for
Yeah,
kind of
but
like
there's
nothingness just makes it like
There's so much worse on this list, though.
I'm not talking about the ones below it. I'm talking about the ones in
I
A and S.
understand, but we're ranking them with each other.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the ones in A and S.
Right.
I feel like it's more closer to the A ones.
But it's so much
random
better than Rudolph, which was
nonsense,
the
and it's like,
first one for A.
I don't think so. I think it's about the same as Rudolph, just for different reasons.
I can't believe we keep going back to Frosty too. What was the next one?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
What is It is Groundhog's Day?
Where's Bill
No.
Murray?
They're all talking about groundhogs. They're talking about ah!
He's nipping at your cock.
Please tell him to stop.
I love that there's so many different versions of Jack Frost. We have this Jack Frost. We have the like older Jack Frost, like the fucking Goblin Jack Frost from the other one. We have Martin Short Jack Frost from Two Mountain Santa Claus, and then we have the weird like Tumblr Jack Frost from the Guardians movie.
All right. Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Weren't
That
you
was
on,
a
like-
very real expression.
Wasn't she like on a lake? Where the fucking water?
That's not gonna help anything, Jack. What?
You sleeping?
Be a stranger to their ways.
Don't lie to
Nobody
me.
down there really
It's
wants
on
to
film.
know Jack Frost.
You can't sleep. It's on recording.
This movie's boring.
A horse
This
to
fucked
bear
up.
you, a bag of gold to sustain
A
you,
bag of gold.
to make it all worth the while.
Dude,
Then you will be truly
the
human
Romans just took all
and
the
make
taxes from
space
that people in that one town. Who do you expect him to get a bag of gold?
He
Get a
never
job,
said
Frost.
how he had to get it.
I was also thinking of
He
doing the
just
same thing.
threw him down from the sky and turned him human as he's falling. That's
What if he's like,
messed up.
all right, it's time to fly?
He literally just fell into
Ow.
a tree.
My ass. He
He's
just
like,
starts
ow,
crying.
that hurt.
And she's
could've
like, stop
died.
crying.
He could have died immediately.
It would have been so funny.
Maybe that was the plan.
He just went splat.
Maybe that was the plan, though.
Holographic noodle again.
Oh,
My
boy.
favorite.
My favorite.
Is that his Karen?
And computer wife Karen.
Oh my Karen.
No, that's Karen.
Oh my Karen. Oh my computer wife Karen.
Mama, show next week's pea and make soup.
What?
You won't regret this, sir.
Show next week's pea and make soup? That's what
That's
I
what I heard
too.
When you're that poor, you gotta save your pee for the next week.
For the next week's soup.
Did you hear what he said that they're doing?
Just give me
Dream
each
presents.
That is pretty
They
sad.
just pass around
Oh, it's
this
like that
one-
scene in Hook where they eat imaginary food.
They all pass around this one box and pretend like it's the best thing they ever received.
But then,
that
like,
that they wanted.
They
That's
show
really sad.
they show you the food in Hook that they're imagining, and it's like
Yeah.
colored Play-Doh, and it's like, this is horrible. Even the food that you're imagining is gross.
Okay.
Angry Gorilla is bored.
I think I'll cry.
You ruined it.
It's an ad.
I don't believe you. Why are you going outside? It's cold out there. Wait, they have more boxes now?
Wait, where do those come from?
Why are they all sharing one box then?
Are they all giving each other fake presents?
Oh, they're all giving fake
Is
presents.
this like a thing that the town does, I guess?
That's so sad.
No, it's a real
No.
present.
Real?
That was fine. He's like, no,
A rose.
you
It's gonna
idiot."
die in like 2 seconds. It's
and when
snowing.
it fully wilts, you will also
It's
die.
snowing LED bulbs. That rose is gonna die in a second.
I think I can make it.
What do you want?
That was so mean.
I don't give a shit about your fucking ice poopies.
He wants you to eat.
Oh shit, the Romans.
Ah! Ah!
Is this movie over yet?
No!
What the fuck? I feel like it's been on for like 6 hours.
You put it on the list. I'm sorry.
What did you?
Got a day named after me, February 2. The day that
I hate it.
February 2.
Where'd he go? He's just gone.
What a way to dispose of a villain.
Kick him out the window and then blow him away.
I never heard her say she loved anyone before so Raven.
Wow.
Damn. Get
Damn.
fucked, Jack.
But she'll
always loved Jack Frost. But no, I never heard her
No,
say
because
she
they don't
loved
know
you.
he's Jack Frost.
No, I know, but she's never actually seen Jack Frost.
I think she alluded to the concept that is a guy named Jack Frost, but didn't know that Jack Frost is a real person.
He just
Where
vanished.
did that little tailor go?
Where did the orchestra come from?
Did you see that? He just like transformed from the guy into Jack Frost.
What a dick move!
What was that?
He's like, I want to marry the girl. She's
No.
already fucking engaged. Oh.
She only loves Jack Frost, and you're not Jack Frost, but you are Jack Frost. Bye.
I love how specific he says it too. She did say she loves Jack Frost, but she didn't say she loves you though. I didn't hear her say that, but I did hear her say she loves Jack Frost, but not you. Because you are
Bye.
not Jack Frost,
And
of
he
course.
just stands there really sad and then just vanishes. Because he turns back into regular
That's
Jack
me when I'm
Frost.
depressed.
So like this guy just watched this dude just go.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm really depressed on my computer, I just go.
Just vanish.
Jack Frost.
Oh yeah, Jack Frost. That's a good sign that I said, oh yeah, Jack Frost.
Forgot we won.
I completely forgot about Jack Frost.
I'd say
It
D.
was
Yeah.
terrible because nothing actually happened. He just kind of went around going, I want to be human, got human, went, she doesn't love me, and just went back to being Jack Frost. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like,
But I also like didn't entirely hate.
Yeah,
like I wasn't
it's-
suffering while
No,
watching
it wasn't
better
the
than
worst thing
the-
to watch.
the one
I'm
that's
not saying
F
put
right
it in
now.
F tier.
I'd
It's
say
like a D.
D.
Yeah, I'd say D tier.
Yeah.
Because it's worse than the ones that are currently in C.
Yeah. Alright.
I like Geppetto's toupee.
I think that's a bowl cut.
It's coconut head 60 years later.
What?
Filled with the Christmas spirit.
I've never heard of Christmas.
That is because you have never seen Christmas. It only happens once a year.
Ah, yes, Pinocchio's Christmas, aka we all fucking break our skeletons.
We just.
I got one. I can't do any others. I can only do one. Why do you have such rockin' hips?
Wait, so are we watching Pinocchio's Christmas, or are they watching Pinocchio's Christmas?
Are they
Are
watching
we
Pinocchio's
watching them watching Pinocchio's?
Did you see his rockin'?
Carl shoes.
Look at his rockin' hips, though.
Hey.
He does have some pretty nice hips.
I'm trying to entertain the crowd, but the
Alan
clap of my cheeks are a
George S. Irving.
I don't know who that is.
What are Geppetto's? Oh no, I mean, the Blue Fairy did it.
Yeah.
At least according to Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true.
What was the? Is that in the tale originally?
Yeah.
The Blue Fairy? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fairy,
Christmas gifts.
I think.
Was Jiminy there
I think
too?
it-
Yeah, he got beaten and crushed with a mallet by Pinocchio.
Oh.
I'm your conscience.
Clank, clank. Ew, bug!
Arithmetic book.
I don't know what arithmetic is.
No, arithmetic.
I know a single arithmetic.
No,
What is-
no, you dumb fucking child.
This is why I got you the book.
You need to learn how math works.
What are your bets that this kid was like an Angelica style kid? Where he ran around the house singing shit like that. Like, why do they?
Oh, just like that?
Oh, it must be another living marionette.
Or it's just not his actual
How common is it?
What the fuck is wrong with you, you crazy old man?
You're a smash.
Must be
You
another one.
fucking idiot! Go get eaten by a whale!
Will she be with me all the time?
Hey,
It tickles getting skinned alive.
came from this piece of wood.
I don't like that he can still laugh while,
being just like,
like,
a piece of wood.
with no mouth. Like,
Something. Of course I couldn't talk yet. I had no mouth.
then why did he hear you laughing?
He's
I had no
mumble.
mouth, but I can go ha ha ha.
No, I must get rid of it.
Good day.
Man, he always had the toupee. What a shitty life he lives.
Poor Geppetto.
Geppetto, the
I was
woodcut
born
has
with this
a
toupee.
splendid piece for you.
I can't pay
It
much.
came out after me, out of my mother's
Take it
womb.
and go.
Shame.
Pinocchio got away. He's in the forest of enchantment. No one can find him there. The forest here.
I'm trying to take a nap.
Hello!
Somewhere in a warehouse, there is a little puppet of that exact instance of that cat, and that's horrifying.
I hate it. I hope it's destroyed.
Saying, like, if I'm lying, may lightning strike me down, and then essentially he pushes her, like, into it. Is what I think is happening.
Is that Pello? It's Pokemon! It's Pokemon! That's what he sounded like. He was like, let me tell you a funny joke!
Oh, now Geppetto's gonna be like, Pinocchio!
Are you dead?
What?
What have you done?
What have you done to my boy?
My boy.
Girls, that's like a loser move though. Like you hand a girl a poem, they're gonna be like,
But he's not trying. He's. What do you mean for a girl? This is for his dad.
is this for his dad?
Yeah, he went to buy Christmas presents for
His
his
dad's
dad.
then his dad's gonna be like,
Yeah, he wanted to buy presents for his dad. He just also happened to
that's
steal
weird
this
though.
puppet.
I wouldn't give that to my dad.
A rose.
A rose and a note saying love you. Like that's weird to me. It's a little too much. But that's the
I
toxic
mean, I guess the
masculinity
note is fine
talking.
because that's kind of like a card. I
Yeah.
guess, and he's like a little.
It's like
kid.
a card you'd make in like school or something.
Yeah, like
but
that
like the
part's
rose
fine.
is weird. The added rose is weird to me.
You wanna know what I...
What a great song.
Yes,
90%
it's
of the
the
words
worst.
are dancing.
You know what's, like, one of the things these movies need to stop doing? Being musicals. It just makes the movie seem that much fucking slower. Because the fucking songs don't add anything or do anything story-wise, it's just like a break.
Sometimes they do.
Santa?
Yeah, they're at the North Pole. They
What?
You were
How
totally
much did I
asleep.
miss?
It's a dream sequence.
Yeah, it's a dream sequence for
Oh,
one thing.
okay.
I mean, I know I'm wearing a sweatshirt,
Oh, thank you for
but
opening
like...
the window. Uh-oh!
No! No!
John up until Christmas.
The Duke is away.
He's like,
on
okay,
state
that's fine.
business. He's
Don't worry about
always
it.
away.
Pinocchio's like, let me out of here! It says don't open till Christmas.
Oh.
Alright.
No, but I'm saying this guy, he's like, yeah, it's fine.
You know I always stay home for Christmas Day.
Really, Father?
I feel like you don't. I think you just made that up.
I feel like you're never home.
Merry Christmas,
And he's like,
Why
I'm
do-
always on.
I really wish he went, you know I'm always staying home for Christmas Day. Really, Father? Of course!
You sure can.
Not!
Yeet.
But how will I
Throws children.
Pinocchio.
I just realized those glasses do nothing for him.
What do you mean?
Home.
They go to either side of his nose, but his eyes are closer together.
He'll figure it out.
She can live with us, can't she, Papa?
She's alive.
Good heavens.
She's fine.
No.
Two of them.
Juliana!
Did you hear him?
Wait,
Oh god,
wait,
two of them.
as if he's horrified by that statement, but he literally said like an hour ago, oh, it must be another living marionette.
But that one didn't live with him. Now he has to live with two of them.
God damn it, I have to hear you guys boinking throughout the day and night. Fuck.
Well, you know what, that's funny though.
Blue Fairy, why'd you do this to
Because
me?
Pinocchio is immortal and also just doesn't age.
Are you sure? We don't know that for sure.
What happens to the girl, Blue Fairy? Who?
She
I
looks
don't
over,
know.
she's gone.
Why are you cuddling now? We have to switch
I have
movies.
to, yeah, why,
Next is
Even the
Pinocchio's
Was it
Christmas.
the Scrooge Christmas Carol one
Yeah.
or whatever, that one's like close to B as well.
yeah,
I would say, just going back to Steve's for a second.
yeah. I could say that too.
Pinocchio's Christmas.
It's really close to a B. They were like almost there.
Pinocchio's Christmas. I gotta tell you, there was some weird stuff in Pinocchio's Christmas.
Yeah,
Like Geppetto going, let's put a saucy little mouth.
yeah.
That was weird. The fucking puppeteer flirting with Pinocchio through the puppet for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The fucking lightning.
The lighting
The
shit,
cat.
the freaky fucking cat model that's out there somewhere. And then
They really quickly at the end graze over the rest of
Oh
Pinocchio's
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
yeah, the very quick foreshadowing, your dad's gonna be eaten by a whale.
And you'll be a real boy.
And you'll be turned into a donkey.
And then a real boy.
You're a boy. Oh, also, they actually played into the asshole Pinocchio for a little bit, and we got to see him be a dick to Jiminy Cricket for a bit, which was hysterical.
And also the townspeople. He, like, kicked over some guy's cart.
But Jiminy was the best, because he's like, hey, Pinocchio, I'm here to guide you. Fuck you. Okay, I'm leaving. Geppetto's like, wait, I kind of want you to stay. No, I'll leave.
I'm insulted now. Fuck yo puppet.
And then Blue Fairy's like, here, help him out. And he's like, yeah, sure.
He's like, sure, I'll give you a girlfriend. Wink.
I'm very tired.
I don't know, C or D?
It's C.
Alright.
You think so?
I was thinking C before as well.
Okay.
Again, one of those things where just like
it's just squeaks in.
Yeah, just like the other ones in C though, it's also just like C is literally middle of the road here, and that's exactly what Pinocchio's Christmas is. It wasn't
I feel
rating.
like Christmas Carol might be B then, if you're going like middle of the road being the thing.
All right,
you're right.
Because that's a little bit better than middle of the road. I feel like.
Yeah, I wasn't
They definitely
completely
grazed
middle.
over
Not to me,
too
but
many
I'll
parts.
give it to you too.
Yeah.
It's like somewhere between C and B, honestly. Because at certain points it's good, and
Don't-
other points they graze over
All right, Bottles.
too much.
I understand why you did that. Don't start doing that, because if we start having to move them around the tiers, it's gonna be real wild here.
I do what I want.
If we start deciding to rank them within the tiers, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah, because then Nestor's holding the wrong spot.
What?
Nestor should be in front of Frosty.
Oh no, I didn't do that because I thought it was better. I did that because it just came later in the timeline.
Oh, okay.
Because
like
Rudolph, we watched
Rudolph
Rudolph
came.
after Christmas Carol.
Okay, you're just putting it as if we put it there originally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
next
one.
Oh yeah,
Oh, God.
His kids.
Mm-hmm.
How does snowmen fuck?
So his nose is broken, and now there's a blizzard. This got intense so fast.
And apparently this is in July.
Was it?
I don't know. It's called Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July.
Oh yeah.
Why does he look like my cousin Paul?
Forever.
We had a thing that looked like my uncle Paul, and now we have one that looks like my cousin Paul.
Both of them were in Rudolph movies.
Can I just?
What?
He goes. She goes. You will. I will have to silence you. And he pulls the can back and goes, forever. And I'm like, it's for me.
Forever?
It's for me.
Yeah, they got better figures.
Away from all who would stop me.
Far
Wait,
away
what?
from all. He said, "It's a great place. Far away from all who would stop me."
What the hell?
Santa.
Oh, he's on that. Be
Chris
prepared to
Kringle
pay with a
Santa
kiss on my face.
concerns me.
Yeah.
He's problematic.
What?
Now
What?
there's a-
Huh?
Now there's another person.
What's happening? Where's Rudolph?
So he's.
So next
wants to be
Christmas, he's
Santa.
gonna try to
Yes.
be Santa
Uh-huh.
at the same time that Santa's being Santa.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's nothing to do with the
Correct.
storm thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is something else entirely.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they're gonna use the
No,
storm
but
to take out Santa.
The ice wizard guy said something of the
Yes.
likes that you've never seen. He
There's
said
a
the
storm.
Okay.
Yes, I think they're gonna use the storm to switch out Santas.
Okay. But what can't die?
Santa.
I will not
Okay.
let them. Rudolph.
I swear that noise gets worse every movie.
It does.
No, this
Why
one
do you
it's
have
quieter.
to sing the song? We
No, this
know.
one it's quieter.
It is less annoying than the last
No,
one.
this one it's actually much quieter.
Who the
Then he
fuck are
felt
you?
like something go in his head. I don't know if he actually said that or not, but that's what I feel like he said.
The flying.
The what?
What'd he say?
The
It's
flying ice
It's
cream
Milton,
man.
the flying ice cream man. Don't go. Oh, that's not an established part of this universe.
They just did it now.
I love how Frosty was the audience in that
Milton.
moment. It was like, it's Milton. Who?
But he goes, the flying ice cream man. We're like,
It's Crystal!
huh?
Where's? Oh, she's here.
Happy birthday.
This
Close it
villain
again.
has done nothing but
No, he
look at a
hasn't.
crystal ball.
No, he shot weird thoughts into Rudolph's head.
It didn't work. Why is it that they're
Where's the
consistent?
parrot?
The snow
He's
bears.
He's dead now.
Bye, Parson Brown.
Yes.
Can I ask like a legitimate question?
Uh-huh.
How come when it comes to the Rudolph canon, they can't get fucking anything right.
Right.
But when it comes to Frosty, they're so consistent.
Yeah.
We've only watched like 2 Frosties.
Yeah, but like they keep. We've also watched 2 Rudolphs.
We've watched like 3 Rudolphs, and each
No, it's
one.
2. Rudolph was just in a movie, but like he really wasn't.
Which one?
He was
Nestor.
He
Yeah.
was also in Baby New Year.
Yeah, that's the second movie.
Oh.
Take it from another misfit.
Yeah, I guess.
Were they that consistent in the second Frosty? Where was all the original kids? Where was Karen?
Dusty roads or cement highways.
Seaman Highways?
No!
Stop. Cement highways. That's what he said.
What did you just say?
He said cement.
Oh, cement.
Yeah.
Okay,
But he said it as cement.
Because it goes better with the song.
gotcha.
Did you think
What
he
did you?
said
Did I think?
No, I didn't know. No, I knew he didn't legitimately say Seaman Highways, but you repeated it, and I'm like,
It still sounded like it to you.
no, it wasn't that. It was more of like, what the fuck are you saying? That
Yeah.
you're like so confident on?
Yeah.
The correct answer? Yes.
Yeah, because he's flying. What other ice cream man you know that flies? No one else. Not a million.
You mean Will Ferrell?
His cousin Chilton.
Ah!
Mama, you can't just shoot your gun like that. What does this look like? Open carry?
You can't just shoot Milton the flying ice cream man. Why is this the hour and a half long movie? This premise.
Because we need to talk about this couple. And this lady and that clown in the back.
Why do I keep having phlegm built up in the back of my
You
throat?
have so many
Why does she have such big gahongalagongaroos?
Life with a circus is like life with a guy. Sometimes you're low and sometimes you're high.
What the fuck?
What does that mean?
And says it's tomorrow. One day is good and the next day there's sorrow. I don't care.
You need to be in a better relationship.
This guy does nothing.
Talk and escape. They did not put it in. I hope he does actually nothing but this until the end of the movie.
Snakes.
We keep seeing all these things, and he does nothing with them. He has dragons.
So far, all
They're
this
just his
movie.
pets.
So far, all this movie has been him like planning things, and then they fail, and then he has to
Oh my
start
god!
over.
It's me. It's my YouTube channel as a movie.
This is Peter when he grows up.
Elephants? I thought the midgets were gonna play the elves.
That's why I don't want to say it.
There it is.
Oh
Don't
my
Don't tell me to
god!
just say that.
I didn't know it was insensitive.
Insensitive?
Insensitive,
He said
you
it.
moron.
I didn't
You
hear
just
the
can't
teeth.
hear.
The baby elephant's still little.
Milton!
Yeah.
Yes.
You've been over on already.
The flying ice cream.
There's the song of the movie.
Is
Really? Rocking around the Christmas tree.
He wasn't like based on it. The other ones were like based on it. This one's just like one that's there.
Yeah. But like, I don't remember one single song talking about Rudolph and Frosty going to the circus, so I
Well,
think
exactly.
it's outplayed itself.
Rudolph and Frosty.
They went to the circus, and along the way they met the man, the flying ice cream man. His name was Milton, and he flew in a balloon. But he really liked this girl at the circus, so he went there. Then there's a villain.
Stop spitting
he
on
really
me!
didn't do much.
He just added
How much
his
time
big
left?
old cave. Too much. We've looked at the timer several times.
We still have 30 more minutes of this movie.
Why'd I get everybody into this mess?
Frosty's so depressing in this fucking movie.
I love that.
No, but
If
also
you
just the
took the-
explosion
Yeah, if you
that
took the
happens.
shot out of context, it's like he brought them into war. Why did I get
did
everyone into
mention-
this mess?
I am so sick of watching these characters cry.
They do cry.
Ever since they discovered how to do it, they've been doing it in every single fucking movie.
It's fun.
There's Santa.
This is his version
I
of Santa.
love it. I love it. He's got snakes for his
No,
reindeer.
snake.
snakes. That's honestly adorable.
Did he feed the
love it.
snakes the reindeer food?
I'm not gonna lie.
Guess so.
I'm not gonna lie. I like it better the Jack Skellington skeleton reindeer. I honestly like the snakes flying through the air so much more. They're talking about it like it's literally the end of days. Like he will never be able to prove himself. But again, once Frosty is back in the North Pole,
Yeah, then he could probably.
then it's fine.
Probably.
But they're
maybe.
singing
Unless-
about it.
He might just decide to kill them anyway, though.
I don't think he can, because once a winter wind blows, they're back. And
But
they're in
he
the
also,
North Pole. They're
he
all
also
winter.
has winter magic. We don't know how anything works. We don't know how any of this works,
He has
Peter.
winter magic, but if he blows wind on Frosty, he comes back.
Just watch Rudolph be sad.
I don't want Rudolph to be sad. Yeah, literally go
Yeah,
home.
just go home. Why do you specifically need to be? You saw the fireworks.
Oh, or to be
He's
fair,
trying to fix the Rudolph
to be
thing.
fair, they
Wasn't-
can't. Wait. To be fair, they can't go home without Santa.
They're
That's the
they're still
B-plot.
waiting for Santa.
That's the B plot. Santa's caught in
Damn
a
it.
storm, and you can't pick
Santa's
him up.
always caught in a storm.
Santa.
Plan better. Plan your travels better. Your trips.
To be fair, this one's caused by this guy.
I don't care. Yup.
Oh my god. I predicted it. I said it was coming.
Did you?
The insurgents.
When?
In the one with Crystal, I was like, what are they gonna make
Oh,
an
yeah.
army of snow people?
Oh fuck, he is. Enough with the songs. There's like 20 in this one movie.
I'm so
I'm
happy.
going to nut in anger as he swims really slow.
He showed up for him to learn the movie,
And then
and then he left.
No, he's gonna go do something to
I'm
help.
sure he is. What? Huh? What?
Now, give me your.
They do that by
Give me your foreskin.
Ah! That was way too sudden. This is also upsetting.
What's going on here?
What? Why'd he get a twinkle?
Gave me his hat when I promised to return
Was he missing his eyes?
You know you can't do that.
Again, a non-problem.
What the fuck? It gives him his nose back.
Because it's a magic hat. But does it only work when the hat's on his head?
It's impossible.
Oh no, because he did something good.
Lady
He got the hat back.
Okay. But she could have just...
Did it?
Yeah. Because she knew that he didn't do it.
No, he had to learn a lesson. What that lesson is don't get tricked.
Don't get framed.
He's
You-
really bad on his job,
I will
honestly.
not be defeated. What was I doing?
I mean, yeah, what?
That's why it
He
took so
really-
long to do something. He just
really-
kept forgetting.
He really wasn't defeated.
He got
He could like
Yeah.
keep trying.
Literally can still do it. Not that I
Like,
want
he
him
could
to.
just turn off their amulets right now, because they never actually went back home.
Yeah. Just play it. But that's what's
whatever.
happening right now.
Also, how did he get the money back?
This one looks like my
Oh my
Oh
god.
god!
There are only blanks in those guns.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but the guns are made of iron.
My powers are gone.
Wait.
Dies. I go too. I turn.
Oh my god! Why?
That was horrifying.
Oh, his hand.
I don't like it.
Also, like,
Did you hear her? Did you see her face? She goes, ha ha ha!
"What an exit."
Wow! What an exit!
Exit.
Like, she was so happy about it.
Santa's still coming.
Why did I sit for an hour and a half of torture just to be scarred for life?
Fucking finally!
So what did Rudolph say to the lady?
I don't care. No, I'm done with this movie.
But what did Rudolph say?
I am 100% done with this movie, Jessica.
Jess.
So what did-
Please.
No, Jess.
Please.
Jess, it's over.
I'm going to cry
Jess.
if you make me go back in this movie
Jess.
one more fucking time.
Jess, it's over. It's over, Jess. Just let it be. Just let it be, Jess. An hour and a
Rudolph
half
and
long.
Frosty's Christmas in July.
Christmas in
I
July.
think we can all agree.
Oh,
No.
yes. The ending does not make up for the torture.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
am sure.
The
Also,
whole-
the ending scarred me for life to begin
That's
with.
why it's
No.
At least a D.
No.
No.
No. I'm not even kidding. Like, all of, like, me being like, this movie sucks, I hate it. Literally, nothing could make up for that. I
And, like-
literally think this movie is trash.
And we'll get to it, but like the shit that happened with Bottles in the last movie mainly happened because we spent an hour and a half on Frosty and Rudolph Christmas in July where nothing happened. There's a moment I'm pretty sure I looked over at Bottles during Christmas in July and he was like, and I'm like, that was the start of what proceeded to happen in the last one, and it's because of Christmas in July that
It's because it's so boring.
I know, it goes on for so long.
Nothing happens. It goes on. Nothing happens for an hour and a half. That is the
Right.
best way you could describe this movie, and it's not even ironic enjoyment.
Right, exactly.
Not even a little bit.
Right, the only thing it has is the end, and like, again, there's
That and,
jokes
like,
in the middle.
that and also,
but
like,
that's us.
You're saying like
joking.
the end like might bump it up to D tier. How many times throughout the movie were we like, how long until it's over?
That was every movie, actually.
I know, but how many times during this movie in particular?
We did it. I'm pretty sure at one point we did it 7 minutes after we did it before. I'm not kidding
Yeah,
you.
honestly.
No, not 7 minutes in.
We did it, and then 7 minutes later we did it again.
Yeah. Like, we were literally so impatient. So, literally, any ending of that movie would have been great. Now, I'm not kidding. That is a great ending. Everything that happened was a fucking monstrosity of shit to throw at us at the end.
Those are blinks.
But they're made of iron. That's great. But
it doesn't make
it's
up.
not
for the
gonna
rest
make
of
up
it.
for the. It doesn't make up for being an hour and a half long. That ending could have happened at the end of half an hour. They didn't have to do an hour and a half.
Honestly,
I'm gonna do it.
Honestly,
doesn't do it.
should've-
I'm gonna do it. Doesn't do it. We're at the circus. Great. I'm gonna do it. Doesn't do it. We're at the circus still. I'm gonna do it. Doesn't do it. We might die. I'm at the circus.
then
All of that happened, and then the ending.
And then the entire time, Santa's like, "I'll get there eventually."
Now again, to be fair, that was part of the plot and everything. He was going
It's
out.
so
But
fucking horrible.
But they do keep cutting back. Like, it was part of the, like, the reason that was happening is because of the storm that was caused by the
all of
villain.
these consistently, every movie, Santa's the worst.
Honestly, yes.
Every
Santa
movie,
sucks in
just for
every
different
single
reasons.
Right. Absolutely. But yeah, no, that's hard F. Hard F. No, not even
The only
an
one that
argument.
Santa's not the worst is actually the last one.
Yeah.
It's the final movie. They made it. They made it leaving the office. It's just gonna be unedited footage of two guys
They
playing
had the
with
title
figures.
over the star, so you couldn't read the first word because the star was too bright. Ah!
Will be Santa Claus' last sleigh ride.
What I feel right now is like someone setting off a bunch of flashbangs in my face. Like,
My God.
what the fuck?
How shall I begin this story of the life and adventures of Santa Claus?
He said the name right.
To roll credits.
Yes.
How long is it? Is it an hour?
Yeah.
We live
I'm
so
very
happily
invested.
here.
honestly,
I'm
yeah,
roped
kinda.
in, man. I want to see this lore.
Misery that falls
We watched how many movies?
At this point,
This is the 6th?
No, not tonight.
Oh,
Total.
like in total? A lot.
15.
15, and the last one we're watching is changing everything that we've learned.
His mom's a lion.
This might be S tier though. We don't know. It's already starting off strong. When you run in with a guy with a big nose going, "The leaders of the Immortals are coming."
The leaders of the.
Wait, pause it. No, pause it.
Okay.
Pause it now. So he was telling a story.
Now she's in the story.
He flashed back. Let me get to that. He flashed back and said, "I found a baby 60 some odd years ago. Give it to a lioness." We leave the flashback. She goes,
What's a baby?
"What's a baby?" he goes, "You don't know what a baby is because
This.
you're an immortal." And she
Yeah.
goes, "Man, I would love to see a baby."
And he's like,
And now
What's
she's
her-
seeing the baby?
maybe he has the ability to put her back in time. I don't know. Maybe he grabbed her and threw her some 60 years
It's just
back.
that shitty Photoshop edit hand.
I would like to help them, Great Act. There must be something I can do.
Also-
Great act.
Great actor.
Great act.
Great ass.
Great acne.
Romans.
Also, the order was
Ah,
chosen
shit, the
by him.
Romans. Well, instead, I'm just Nick with a immortal MILF mom.
Damn hard.
Coming with me? Gee, how about a doll? Sounds
Stop
perfect to
inventing
me.
words. Why? Why are they inventing these words? Toy and doll, really? I understand maybe toy, okay, but doll?
And I intend to treat them all the same.
So what was invisible? Oh, him. Okay. There we go.
Yeah,
Cool.
and him and the
Got
Romans.
it. No.
See, the Romans are all over the place.
Yeah.
They're just invisible.
They're
right
just
now.
invisible.
No.
They're just walking by the tree. Jess, look out, the Roman might be behind you.
Kidnapping his lion mom.
As the Romans would. Here I am. I mean, my favorite thing is that they're invisible, but they're not teleporting. So he's like a Peter King Agua, and he's like, give me a second. Boop.
Made some toys. He did.
What an adventure! I read some books.
They had 2 scenes on it.
They've never been
Montage
His family
scenes.
did a war for him.
You'll have to
That's where we are now. That's this adventure.
That's 3 whole stories.
No, now they're delivering toys.
Lyrics.
The lion looks so depressed, by the way.
She's tired. She's tired.
I would
of
be
this-
too.
This guy's
She's
crying.
tired from carrying the entire movie.
Santa Claus.
The kid has the trumpet. He's the one going nuts on the trumpet.
Also, he's the one who just named Santa.
I also love how I don't know if they didn't have to censor that one.
Because they're married.
late, Claus.
So was Frosty and his wife.
But it was
They
only
didn't
1
censor
minute
that.
after
They
daybreak.
censored the ice
No,
cream
they
man.
censored Milton and his score.
You're right.
I would like to use
Wait.
the word I enjoyed the trip. Well, I don't know about
Also, did you hear
that.
the dad? He was
One
like,
time, yes, but
we don't need to
it's
unlock
for
our
the
doors for St. Claus. He can enter our house as he pleases.
It's good to see that the lion is somehow still alive and looks the exact same.
I assume that she's also an immortal.
Just a random lion.
They can just make whatever they want immortal.
So it took them 2 seconds to make a lion immortal, but they have to have this whole meeting about Santa.
Well, we
Because I
don't know
think they
how
made
long
the-
she's been immortal.
Yeah.
They could have done it way before the whole
Yeah.
Santa stuff.
They didn't. They didn't really say.
Well, wait till the Shiegra
Origin story.
Yeah. Shiegra, the immortal lioness. It should be less depressing than Nestor, the one monkey.
This mantle upon Claus,
Okay.
who is called the
Yeah.
patron saint of children.
Really?
Is he?
I
The
don't know.
patron saint.
I
of
kinda hate that.
children? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Santa and his mom lion.
Merry Christmas.
He just woke up and said that.
Thanks, Mom.
New life.
You couldn't do this when I was a little younger.
What, make him immortal?
Yeah. I have to be an old man forever.
Deal with it.
For a second, I thought the credits were gonna roll and they were gonna do some sick dancing to it. Like it loaded in that
No
pose.
fear, Santa Claus. I have devoted myself to the children, Great Act. For in all this world, there is nothing so beautiful as a happy child.
As a happy sponge.
Thanks, Mom.
Agreed, Shiegra.
She-Ra.
Cut to the tier list. So the last one. Well, that's a movie about why Santa should be.
Be
That's-
immortal.
Yeah, that's a Should be movie about immortal.
why
why Santa's so good. So if
But
he was
technically,
bad,
the
it'd be a
other
real
ones,
problem.
they also are trying to say that Santa's good.
No,
They're
no,
just
no.
not good at saying that
But
Santa's good.
there's no. The thing is, there's no alternative cast of characters. There's no Mrs. Claus. There's no Rudolph. There's no Frosty. It's just Santa. Like, the Immortals are telling the story. I'm saying that that's the reason why Santa can't be any type of neglectful or anything in this, because he's the only character focused on.
There's no, like, Mrs. Claus telling me, like,
There
Santa,
was a
what the fuck?
lion and that guy.
That's not enough of a fucking distraction.
And that guy that made me feel like I was having a stroke every time he opened his mouth.
Okay, so what's the last one?
The last one is Life and Adventures of Santa Claus.
I know what it is, but
I know you know what it is, but I have to announce it for the video.
Life and Adventures of Santa Claus.
I don't know.
It was interesting the whole time.
It was.
It was pretty interesting.
It was pretty.
It hit us right. We left the hour-and-a-half torture fest that was Christmas in July just to go to the leader of the Immortals is coming.
The what?
The sheer whiplash of that alone set it up for like above C.
Is it above C already?
Yeah.
You can't open with the leader of the Immortals.
Because at one point you were like in the middle, you got kind of bored.
It was so the reason why I was getting I went into specifics because Bottles was worried about how much he missed.
Yeah.
But specifically, he didn't necessarily miss too much. Like, he was reacting to stuff because there was clearly funny stuff in there, but that doesn't necessarily equal he missed important stuff. We could explain all of that in a second. Because we could. And it was a lot of the same stuff. It was really just Santa getting to the place.
But what I'm saying is that you started to say that you got bored for a while.
All of it was... almost every single movie we watched was a form of boring.
Okay.
To me though, if anything has a slight film grain on it, it's boring. So I can't really define that. Anything that dulls my senses is boring. So, but my thing is that it actually it had a lore that didn't, like, all of these had extended lore that didn't need to exist at all. But this one really went in, and it was the last one it was the last Rankin and Bass Christmas film.
Yeah.
And they really went in on that.
I have
lore.
to say, this, like,
if it's not above C, it's at least C.
Yeah, if out of all of the Christmas movies that we watch, especially the later ones, like, even just like the ones that we watched today,
right?
This was like the only movie where it felt like they weren't running out of ideas.
Yeah, I mean, the lyrics of the songs were rough.
Oh, they were bad.
They were really, I mean...
They were rhyme zone to the extreme.
I mean...
They all are.
Yeah, but this one was bad.
Yeah, but no, this one was really...
Yeah, but usually it was only for like 1 or 2 lines.
I shit you not, there's a whole, like, at least like a mini song in there where Santa's going, ha ha ho, ya ho ho, ho ho ho, ya ho ho. And it's just like, that's not even a song, it's not even trying anymore. They were told they were being fired the next day, and they just stopped.
I'd say it's a B tier.
Okay.
Because I'm literally going by the fact of, like, I felt enjoyment while watching it.
I was interested.
Yeah.
I was enraptured.
What's the first one in B? I can't even tell anymore.
That's Year Without a Santa Claus.
Gotcha, I already forgot.
Right, because no miser, he miser.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our tier list.
That's it.
S tier.
You know, for how long it took to watch all these, this was so unsatisfying.
Oh yes. Yes, it was.
Well, like, I didn't expect, like, there was no way that this part of doing this, right?
Yeah.
I
didn't even care about doing a tier list. I just wanted to talk about the movies in
right,
general.
but there's no...
You wanted to do the tier
Well, I thought it would be interesting.
Well,
I'm not saying it's
a good way to
bad,
wrap
I'm
it
saying
up. No, it's a good way to
Yeah.
wrap it up. The thing is, there was no way that this part was going to be any time. Like, it was like, we're not going to battle this out. We're not the type of people that are gonna go no. Because we all understand.
The only one I'm saying no on is Frosty.
Is Frosty too.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is that we're all in agreement that a lot of these
stories, like,
we're all in agreement that a lot of these movies
Why?
were torturous, and I think it has that effect of, like, Hot Ones style, where it's like it's really only really torturous because we did it in a binge.
Row, yeah.
If we didn't sit here watching all of these really old, really fucking dumb, boring ass Christmas movies in a row, it wouldn't be this bad. Merry Christmas, everyone!
This is the worst video ever.